nice out here. No more crawling around crypts, no more undead, no more really heavy armor, no more preaching about RK. Nope, no more. I'm done. That Edweg is gone. I am no longer in the service of RK. Maybe I'll be Edweg the Traveler, or maybe Edweg safe at home. I bet you were sent to find me. Or at least the relic I was supposed to retrieve. St. Marben's fingerbone. Near as I could find out, it's buried up at the top of these barrows. But when I saw the trolls and felt the cold of the barrows on my skin, I said no more.
Change of plans? Did you need something? I don't have as many things to sell as I did before the war, but you might see something useful.
I hope these relics truly help against the undead. Alvarin is confident they will. We shall see.
I rejoice that you still live. Arkay's blessing served you well. Cecibel has returned. What of the others? I feared as much. Alas for Edweg's weakness and the evil deeds of the bandits. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. I have rewards for your bravery and skill in Arkay's cause. I regret I could not give you more, but I have little. Service to Arkay is its own reward.
Can never have enough of that. Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting. Nice hole.
You there! Please! You must help!
Traveler, please. Have you heard tidings of the Edrold family? I've just come from their manor, and they're gone. Just gone! I've just arrived from Wayrest. Preparations are underway for my Arlie and I to be married. When I returned, the estates were deserted. Her family, the servant, gone. I don't know what could have happened to them. No, I don't. Arlie's parents have owned this estate since before I was born. We were to be wed here, but a month from now. I know that Rivenspire has bigger problems right now, but this is my future. Will you help me look for them? Thank you. I'm fairly competent with a dueling blade, but I'm out of my element here. Let's start in the manor house. There has to be some clue there. Not much to say, really. I was in Wayrest, sealing writs and appropriating documents in preparation for the wedding. To come back only to find my beloved missing. It's most disheartening. The Lady Arlie Edrold, of the Westmark Edrolds. A storied family of some means. Arlie's granddam was a powerful mage, you see. Her adventures took her all over Tamriel. We were betrothed when we were children, and this has been my home ever since. Quiet as the grave, wherever they are. Not here. That trapdoor led down to an undercroft beneath the manor, but Arlie's mother sealed it up long ago. Dolki was causing her worry. The servant? My word! We should search her quarters. Perhaps something there will hint at what happened. Arlie's room. Dear sweet Arlie. If anything's happened to her, I don't know what I'll do. Stendar's mercy. Better have left some clue. This might be it. This seems to be Dolke's diary. She was concerned. She writes about Arlie's sad smiles. Missing me, no doubt. She brought Arlie flowers. And then they went to the windmill. Oh dear. Well, it's just that the windmill is our spot. Me and Arlie's. It's where we went to, you know, rendezvous. So why would she take Dolke there? It doesn't make any sense. Not much. Not about that, anyway. Wait. They saw the Baroness hide something away at the windmill. It doesn't say what. Traveler, the Baroness never goes out there. Why would she hide something? Nothing. Nothing. But I'm shaking like a leaf. Here, take it away from me. Let's go. Let's check out the windmill.
Can never have enough of that.
Arlie and I came here to get away from the world. What I wouldn't give to have her with us now. That's the key to the Undercroft. That must have been what the Baroness hid here. But why? We should investigate. Arlie told her mother. Then it's true. It's all true. Ollie's grandma was a powerful mage. When we were children, she used to show us things. Marvelous things you could scarcely imagine. When she died, the Baroness locked up the Undercroft. She said it was too dangerous. Perhaps now we know why. I don't know. Whatever's down there was locked up for a reason. I just hope Arlie's safe. That's up to Arlie. If she loves that orc more than she loves me, there must be another explanation. There just has to be. Heal yourself. We don't know what's down there. Arlie's mother did this? She summoned a Daedric prince to... But why? Stand out of mercy! What is that? Are you seeing this? What did you just do? It's getting hot over here! Why would the Baroness do this? No! I mean, yes. Not one of any note. She knew a few spells. I think Arlie's granddam taught her. But a Daedric prince? Nothing good. Come on, we need to keep looking. The air is starting to fill with dust! Do you think we'll be all right? Going through there? I have to admit, all this fire and brimstone business, I'm a bit flustered. Well, discretion is the better part of valor, but no, you're right. Let us see this through. Arlie's counting on us. Arlie!
Thank the Eight. When we found the portal closed, I feared the worst. A little tired, but unhurt. Dulki and I managed to overpower our captors. Mother and Father, they're still trapped. I'm afraid to ask, but would you be willing to look for them? Fedric brought you, didn't he? I knew he'd not forget me, but I worried. Dulki, will you go with our new friend? I need a moment with Fedric. Oh, I knew he wouldn't abandon me. Thank you for coming. If we get through this, we will be in your debt. During the night, there was a crash, and then these terrible creatures crawled up out of the basement. Father, he tried to fight them off, but they overwhelmed him. They caught us and dragged us here, to this awful place. No, but there are ruins everywhere. Maybe near one of those? I'm sorry, but I'm not sure.
Let's get moving.
Please, my friend. If anyone...
Be safe. I don't know how much help I'll be, but lead the way. Look, it was nothing. We grew up together. With Federic so near, she could never see me for anything other than a playmate. When he left, I thought I had a chance. You've seen her? Oh, she's beautiful and very kind. Years ago, she took in a wolf she found wandering in the mountains. It was badly hurt, anyone could see, but she did everything she could. When it died, I'd have given anything to make it right. I don't know. I asked her once, but it made her sad, so I stopped asking. With Federic gone to Wayrest, we had more time together than ever. I think, in time, I might have stood a chance. Maybe. But her mother would never have it. She did all this. She made a pact with Daedra just to stop me from getting close to Arlie. I know she didn't mean for all this to happen, but... Tell Arlie this. Her mother's responsible for bringing us here. We have no secret.
Hey! Over here! Help! Please! Daedra everywhere. Took my wife, my daughter. I don't know who you are, stranger, but thank you. Be careful. These Daedra, they're animals.
Please, I don't want to die. The Daedra. They took my little girl, Arlie. Have you seen my Arlie? Oh, thank Julianos. I should have never gone into the Undercroft. I should have never taken that key. Ask Dulki. None of this would have happened if she... But it doesn't matter now. I just want Arlie to be happy again. Is that so wrong? You're right. I should have listened to Alan. He said we should just wait it out. He was right. One last thing. The Daedric Lord here, Valark, has a relic called a Sigil Stone. It's attuned to our manor in Rivenspire. If it isn't destroyed, she could come through at any time. Please, promise me you'll destroy it. Thank you. Julianos guide you in your quest.
There it is. That's where they keep the Sigil Stone.
Another mortal come to play? Well now, I've broken a sweat.
Arlie!
My friend, you are truly a hero worthy of song. I can't begin to express the depth of my thanks. You've done so much for me already. Might I ask your advice? My future. As we've walked together, I've come to see how small my life really is. If you hadn't come along, my dearest Arlie and her family would be dead. And perhaps myself as well. I feel... perhaps I should strike out on my own. Become like you? Sage advice. So be it. Once the estate has returned to order, I will return to Wayrest and enlist in the Guard. I will miss my Arlie dearly, but at least when I return, it will be as her capable defender. I am sure she'll wait for me.
Such an awful place. I could have lived my entire life without knowing of such things.
Everything goes back to the way it was? I don't know how I feel about that. Federic's back, and Arlie, she really does care for him. Seeing the look on her face as he stepped through that portal. Look, I'm just a servant. If me being around causes problems for her, maybe I shouldn't stay. I will, and if I return, it will be as an orc who has struck her name into the face of the world. Thank you, my friend, for inspiring me. Before you go, Arlie wants to speak with you. She's waiting just outside.
Oh, our savior, thank you again for everything you've done. Only to say that without you, none of this would have been possible. My father, my mother, Dulki, maybe even Frederick, we would all be dead right now. If you ever have need of a home, please, you will be welcome here.
Arlie. Baroness.
Dulki? What's wrong?
We're... Frederick and I...
We're leaving, Arlie.
Leaving? But where will you go?
To Daggerfall.
seek our fortunes.
But Frederick, you've only just arrived. And Dulki!
It must be done, Arlie. This isn't the place for us. Not for now, anyway.
It's time we made our own way in the world.
But you're just children.
No, Baroness, we aren't. And it's time we acted it.
But that doesn't mean we won't miss you. We'll write.
We will, at that.
Then, if there's no changing your minds, I suppose this is goodbye.
Goodbye, Arlie. Baroness.
We'll see you again someday.
Be careful out there. Whatever will become of our dearest Arlie now? With Dulki and Frederick leaving, it's as though the light has gone out of her eyes. Perhaps I can find someone in Shornhelm to keep her company.
Frederick and Dulki have both left. Perhaps I should leave as well. Perhaps the Mages Guild has a place for me.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting. Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Too old, my tusk. I'll show him too old. What's this? Another stranger strutting into my town? Perfect. They'll probably give you the mayor's job. Experience? Phew, you don't need that. Just ask the new constable. Me? No. Why would I be frustrated? 10 years as town constable, and the mayor just up and decides to fire me the other day. Can you imagine? Says I'm getting too old, and the new constable will do a better job. The dung-heap bastard. That's the thing, no one even knows him. Govindian, that's his name. He and his bailiff sauntered into town last week, and now he's constable? Something smells wrong. Say, think you could poke around and try to find out what's really going on? Sad times when I have to rely on a stranger. But I do appreciate you asking around. The mayor, the jeweler, the miller, they're all acting strangely. There's something they're not saying. I'll be back at the inn if you learn anything. You have to understand, I've known these people for years. Shared drinks with them, gone fishing. I thought we were friends. Then all of a sudden, the mayor fires me. And now no one even has 2 words to spare. To me, that's strange. My drinking? By Moloch, no. I haven't had a drop in years until this happened. I quit a long time ago after I woke up with a skinny little wood elf in my bed. As for today, this is my last drink. Well, maybe one more.
Do you think the mayor fired a Gazu because she's an orc? I do. And if that's where this town is headed, I'll be headed to another town.
There is no choice in the matter. The constable says we need your wagon and your horse.
But what will I do? If I can't haul grain, I can't make any coin. My family will starve.
Have you forgotten? You do want us to keep your family safe, do you not? I suggest you close your mouth.
What in oblivion do you want? Unless you can haul it yourself, don't tell me you have a load of grain that needs to be ground at the mill. The constable's deputy just confiscated my damn wagon. Look, I don't know you, and I don't need you meddling in my personal affairs. I'm not looking for trouble, and I'm not saying a single damn word about the new constable. You'll mind your own business if you know what's good for you.
Welcome to Fell's Run. Normally, we'd welcome you with open arms and throw a feast, but not this year. We had a terrible harvest, and times are hard. Might be better if you moved on and spent the night in North Point. Come back next year. She caught you out at the edge of town, eh? She feels betrayed, I know. I hope someday she understands. The last thing I wanted to do was hurt her. My wife and I both have always treasured her friendship. My wife? Oh, she doesn't exactly know. Well, she's been sick. Yes, she's sick. Hasn't left the house for days. Poor thing. Yes, I should actually get in there and check on her. No time for idle gossip. Take care now.
So much to do, so little time.
I think perhaps it's best if you go ahead and close up the shop early today, Lady Mondori. In fact, why don't you go ahead and do that now?
Yes, Constable Gavendir. I'll close up right away. Just don't do anything rash.
I do not understand. Why is everything so quiet? Things are changing in this town, and I am concerned that they are not for the better. Perhaps it is time to move on.
Oh, hello there. You must be new in town. I'm sorry, but the jewelry shop is closed for today. Constable Gavendir's orders. Oh, I think he's worried about security. Yes, with the rumors of bandits robbing people on the road, we have to be careful. There's supposed to be a big parcel of amethysts coming in from the mine, too. Gods, I hope it gets here safely. Strange? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Why would you ask? Oh, well, there's Gaspar. He's a little soft in the head. He's run out of town and refuses to come back. I worry about him. He really should go back home.
If you're looking to buy something, go inside and speak to Sabir. I'm sure he has what you need.
So much to do, so little time.
Nice to see someone who's not walking around looking like their pig just died. Let me know if there's anything you need.
Smoke, ash, and fire. Just like home.
No, I'm not coming. No, I'm not. Don't even ask. I'll come back, but only when Gaylord says it's safe. Yes, that's right. Only when Gaylord says. Gaylord told me to stay right here until then. Gaylord is my friend. He looks after me since my parents died. Gaylord said it isn't safe in town. Oh, no. That constable. Gaylord recognized him from Daggerfall. Said he was a bad man. Gaylord went to meet the constable, but never came back. Gaylord went to meet the constable in the constable's new house. Just there, to the south. Used to be the fisherman's house, but the constable took it. The fisherman just went away. I hope Gaylord didn't go away too.
Oh, my head is pounding. 3 loaves of bread and I'm still foggy. I don't care what happens. Remind me to never drink that rum posset again. You were asking around town, though, about that toothless run of a constable. Did you learn anything? Hostages? I knew those bastards were up to something. Damn. Constable Gavendian just left here with Lady Mondori. Bailiff Sagabar's still upstairs, though. We should try to get into his room and see what else we can find. Well, I bought this sleeping draft so I could sleep off this headache, but I guess I won't be napping now. Take it upstairs and find a way to distract Sagabar. Slip it into his drink. Then follow him into his room before he passes out.
With all the troubles in Rivenspire, it's always good to know I can come to the run for a stiff drink.
Gods, this bread! It's amazing! I mean, I've never had such good bread. I think it's the town miller. Gok really knows his trade.
I feel sorry for old Agazu. She must have known this day was coming, but the mayor should have at least given her a warning.
If you ask me, Agazu was never cut out to be constable in the first place. She's better at weighing down a bar stool.
That bailiff Sagabar is such a dunderhead. He takes 3 rooms for 3 nights, and then he just tells me he didn't need 2 of them? He gave me back the keys, but he refuses to pay. Well, I originally called this place the Fell Inn, but nobody seemed to care for that name. I thought it was appropriate, but it didn't really appeal to the Bretons or the Orcs. They don't really like the Run Inn either, but what do I care?
So now the new constable's going around confiscating people's things like he owns the entire town? I don't understand why the mayor's not doing anything.
I've been waiting for weeks for those new amethysts to come down from the mine. If I don't get a new ring, I'm going to be shopping around for a new husband.
woman opens up to you and really lets herself be vulnerable, that's your chance. You just have to take it.
What do you say? You interested in having a bit of a laugh? I developed this little trinket to summon a Banekin. I thought it would impress the Archmage, but instead it got me kicked out of the Mage's College. I was thinking of testing the trinket here. You know, to frighten someone and have a laugh. Here. I was thinking the barmaid. But if you're crazy enough to try it on the bailiff, all the better. Depending on how it works, maybe I'll go into business selling these things. Let's see how it works.
Oh, sweet Tuwaka, save me. It's a Banekin. Suddenly, I don't feel so well.
I'm working up the nerve to go back over to my usual chair at the table. I just keep thinking I hear that bailiff coming back.
You can always look, dearie, but don't touch. I'm a barmaid, not a trollop.
Now that my skull stopped pounding, I'm ready to crack someone else's. Did you find anything in that Red Guard's room? Do we know where they're holding the hostages? All right, we've got to go get them. That's the most important thing. Did you find anything to explain why Gavendian went to all this trouble? He didn't do it so he could just steal my job, did he? Then maybe I should stay here and rouse the bailiff. My head's clear, but my legs are still wobbly. You go to the old mill and free the hostages, while I drag Sagabar to the stocks. He'll tell me what they're planning, one way or another.
If you have the respect...
Praise the Eight! Did you kick that stupid thug's teeth in? I don't know what was worse, being held hostage or smelling that ruffian's breath. What about the robbery, though? Did you stop them, or did they get away with the jewels? You didn't know? That's why they were holding us. Gavendian was waiting for Loraviv Mondori's big amethyst parcel to come in. He was holding the three of us hostage to keep the town in line. Hours ago, that thug Bullzog was actually going to execute us if he didn't hear from that crooked constable soon. You really came just in time. We should hurry into town and see if we can't stop Gavendian.
Damn bastard Gavendian. Did it all for the jewels. And got away with it, too. Yeah, he got me good. I'll survive, but he cut Loraviv's throat. He didn't have to. He just did it to prove a point. I thought I could be cruel, but he is a monster. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe if I hadn't confronted him, he wouldn't have killed her. At least the hostages are all right. You did your part, and you did it well. We can't let that maggot-eating bastard Gavendian get away with this. Old Sagabar wasn't so tough after he got into the stocks. He told me where Gavendian went, where their camp is. What I want to do is go after Gavendian myself, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, and I don't want him to slip away. If you're willing, then yes. Do whatever it takes. Just put him down. Oh, and retrieve the jewels, too.
If I was a few years younger, I'd go after Gavendian myself. That rotten coward. Killing an innocent woman. He deserves to die.
Someone needs to find that man Gavendian and make him pay.
Why? Why would they kill her? She was cooperating. She gave them the jewels.
I thought that if we just cooperated with them, everything would work out and no one would be hurt. Now I know. I will never bargain with bandits again.
I feel terrible. Poor Loraviv. To die so young and so needlessly. It just isn't right.
You were the one who slipped that draft into my mug, were you not? I cannot believe I fell for that. This isn't right, you know. It was the oppressiveness of Red Guard society that drove me to become a bandit. Yeah, I blame society.
Them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that. I don't suppose we have anything to cook. Nice hole. Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
always a hero in every town. They always come after me, and they always die.
Can never have enough.
I've been waiting for my husband to return from North Point for weeks. If something happened to him, I just don't know what I would do with myself.
Sagabar and I were just making bets on whether you'd return. Looks like Sagabar's a two-time loser. Did you do it then? Did you kill Gavendian? Thank you. I suppose it will do little to console young Reuben, but at least we can give Lady Mondori a proper funeral. I got my job back. The mayor's even increased my wages. You have my gratitude. By Moloch, you have the whole town's gratitude.
That's interesting.
I think I'm gonna train up a few of the townspeople, so next time bandits come into town, they'll be in for a rude surprise.
You!
If you're going to kill bugs, at least kill fetcher flies.